We're talking of getting salon-worthy hair,
Yes.
but at a budget. Because as we know, a lot of salons you go and you have all these lovely treatments and things, and then you look at the bill and go, wow, OK.
Exactly. I think the main thing is, so hair care's become a little bit like skincare in the sense there's scrubs and oils and serums, and you can get really carried away. And actually, I think you end up being like, oh, nothing's working. So the main thing today is to show you that you don't have to pay a fortune for very good hair care. L'Oreal Paris first. Now, this is their brand new Arnica range. Now, when I think Arnica, I think all of us will think it's for bruises, you know, sports injuries. This whole, it's actually Arnica extract, and it's for damaged, dry hair. So there's shampoo, there's conditioner, and there's a mask. And what I would say is I've noticed how lovely all the scents are to these products. And I think what your hair care smells like is so important. Hopefully you're alone in the shower. If you are, you know, it's your moment to take deep breaths. If you smell that... Ooh, it's really like relaxing and soothing.
Coconut?
So,
oh no, Arnica.
Yeah, so it's shampoo, conditioner, and it's just dry, damaged hair, which I think for now really important.
Thank you, I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go. Tresemme. Now this is their keratin smooth heat defense spray. Tresemme's heat defense spray is actually like the most popular in the UK, so it is for good reason. Now lots of people are like, oh, does it really make a difference? Do I need one? Very simply, yes.
Everyone... So you've washed your hair?
Wash your hair when it's damp. Before you put any heat on it, so hairdryer, hair straighteners, you need a heat spray. And what this would... Lots of people think, oh, it's going to make my hair tacky and sticky. The whole point with this is, look, you can see it's so fine, so it's not going to do that.
So you spray that all over? Brush
all
it through
over, brush it through, and then you do it, exactly.
Your hair's very shiny today, can I say?
You've used all of these products. Right, next, OGX. Now, I think OGX needs a lot of love. It's a great brand.
I don't know OGX.
So, $7.99. This is their tea tree shampoo and conditioner. So, tea tree, hit or miss. Some people love it.
I find it a bit antiseptic.
So the reason why I think it's great that it's antiseptic is this is particularly for scalp build-up. So if at the moment, you know, after summer, people are getting back into styling their hair a lot, using lots of products, I think you sort of want something that feels like it's really working.
That's really clean.
Yeah, I mean, that to me is like clean hair. So if you've got any build-up, that's where you go.
That kind of reminds me of my childhood-style shampoos that your mum really scrubbed your scalp with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
How much is that?
That's $7.99. So this is the most expensive of the lot, but it's still £14. It's the Biolage Coconut Infusion Spray. Now, I sort of see this as like you would use a moisturiser on your face. This is your moisturiser for your hair. So it's coconut infused. It smells really lovely. And this is, if you look at your ends and you're like, oh, they just look a bit tired and dry, you can just spray it through there.
To what, dry hair?
Wet, dry. This is just like your all-rounder when you look and you're like, my hair just needs a little bit of love. Look what I've just done.
See, I always think, oh, is it going to make my hair oily? The minute people say it moisturises your hair, I go, oh, I think lank and greasy looking.
If you can see, it's not sticky.
Like that. Do you just do this?
You would just go through it. There you go. You would just take it through, and it's
nice.
Just it makes your hair smell lovely, and it's just
infusion.
A really good all-rounder.
Okay. Lovely.
OK, now we're moving on to Pantene. Now, Pantene have launched Gold Series, which is for Afro hair, which I think is really important because Afro hair needs a completely different cleansing process, and it can normally be really expensive, and this is not. So this is
shampoo, then?
$7.99. There's a range of everything, shampoos, conditioners, masks. There's a product called a pudding in the mix, but this is their mask. I mean, I think they've really worked on their sense of their products, that you kind of want to spend time massaging it in.
And should you use a mask on your hair, like use a face mask once a week or something?
Just like your face, look at your hair and decide how often you need it. So once a week, maybe twice a week.
Argan oil's very popular in hair products,
it's deeply nourishing. So the whole Gold Series is nourishing, hydrating and great for preventing damage.
Smells beautiful, that.
If we move on to brushes, now, brushes are so expensive at the moment. People are putting all weird claims of why you need a really expensive brush, and actually, some of my favourites are still really cheap. So we've got the Denman Dressing Out brush. Now, lots of people be like, is this a toothbrush? But the reason why this... Yeah, firstly, backcombing, but also, if you get lots of frizzy flyaways at the front, put a bit of hairspray on there and just pat it down. And same on the top. You'll see lots of experts do this, where they spray on the top and then they just pat it. So it's a really, really good streamlined shape. And then we've got the Hershey's, wait for it, Not My Problem, K-N-O-T.
Not my problem.
So this is a detangler, and lots of these detanglers, you know, they can be over £15. This one is £8, and often they haven't got a handle.
Got a handle. I was just going to say, I like that.
Very good handle. So great for kids, great for adults. If you've got knots and you're struggling getting it through, especially with children, you need something that's just going to glide through.
I think this is great as well when you're wet hair, when you take your hair out of the towel to just gently go through that.
That is the time.
But you know the
for
ones
it.
without handles? It always reminds me of those things you groom horses with.
Yes.
There's something about
I think
that
also
with
they
no
just sort of
handle.
end up sticking there, don't they? And you're like, where's it gone?
That's good.
Now, dry shampoo.
Love it.
You either love it or you hate it.
Well, I love it. I don't use it as a, you know, instead of washing my hair. It's normally emergency shampoo.
For volume, yeah.
But for volume, exactly.
Exactly. So this is the collab one, and I think why people would love this if they haven't got on with dry shampoo is there's no horrible grey residue. My big tip is people spray it like this. You need to be quite far away, spraying it down, and then you massage. And also, don't be afraid to go under. I think a lot of people just do the top.
No, but that's again, you know, I'm very lucky to work with great makeup artists and hairstylists, but they often use that. They do your hair and then they lift it up, spray the dry shampoo and just kind of do that.
do it.
And it holds. And but to not get the whiteness, that's what puts people off, I think.
Try collab. Great. And finally, VO5. So these sort of remind me of my youth, the hot oils.
Yeah.
So they're much easier to use now. You just run it under hot water, use it. It's an oil, so on wet hair, you would just do it as a pre-treatment to shampoo and conditioner. So if you look and your hair really needs a lot of love, turn to a VO5 hot oil.
That is fantastic. All of those, each one under £15. So you can really pamper yourself this weekend. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.